I'm going to demo our general outreach feature using AI bot. So one of the biggest challenges high volume staffing teams face is, staying meaningfully connected with thousands of candidates without burning too much recruiter time. Now, what you're seeing here is, or what I'm going to demo is the Talmira's AI-powered outreach engine designed to run candidate communication workflows at scale while still making it personal, context, and human-like. So, so this is our template view. What you are looking at is, a set of templates. Each one represent a real recruiting use case or a communication use case between a recruiter and a candidate. Uh, Instead of one-off messages, recruiters define a repeatable AI-driven workflows that can run across thousands of candidates. So let's take an example. Let's say this reconnect and reactivate. So for example, this workflow is used to reconnect with inactive candidates, people we haven't spoken for over a year. AI opens a friendly check-in message, check-in, understands responses in free text, updates the candidate, and then converses with the candidate, and then parts out the information and updates the candidate's profile regarding availability of job, without any recruiter's involvement. So what it is, it has, uh, so so it has few components. One is you kind of define a initial message. So this is the message will be sent to you, sent to the candidate. So it's a, hey, I'm from Acme recruitment team. It's been a while we connected. Are you open to chatting? And then you give kind of a little bit bigger context of so that the bot knows what to talk with the candidate and what it should gather from the candidate. So for example, this particular, you define the objective, check the current employment project status, see if we actively or passively looking, and then ask for the resume update, latest update resume, give general kind of sample questions, and then if the person is actively looking, ask for some meeting schedule. So uh, and then like that, you can define, any of different workflows. So let me give you a quick demo. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to choose, you can choose one or multiple candidates. Now, whatever I'm showing, this can also be automated. So meaning like, let's say you can, we can configure it during the onboarding is that okay, every night it will pick up all the candidates for, let's say, which has not been active for last 1 year, and then it will send you this outreach. uh, so we are going to send the database outreach message. So now what I'll do is that we support WhatsApp, SMS, or also web-based chatbot, and also email. So for this demo, I'm going to demonstrate in WhatsApp. So what you're looking at is a WhatsApp interface. So this same message has come to my phone, and this is just like my is a WhatsApp. It's being mirrored. It's what's the it's mirroring my WhatsApp. So hey Sarah, it's Acme recruiting team. We have not been connected for it's been a while we connected. So it's just asking if I'm open to new roles. I can say passively looking. Uh, Go ahead. Okay, let me just in a job recently. So this you can have a very human-like conversation. So because I'm saying passively looking, it's basically giving the current roles they have open. So I say that I'm not okay. So let's say none of them is a good fit for me. So because it has been given general guidelines, it's trying to construct. So now that it is asking me kind of a next question that it is asking for, the latest resume. So it's you don't send the resume in the chat, and you send it to the email. Okay. So now that it is wrapping up the context, if you want to still pass on information, you can still say, I'll be looking 3 months. So it says, okay, thank you. And then I'll update with the timeline and the specific roles. Okay, so it's asking specific roles. Um, we'll look for oil services. So in oil rig. Okay, so uh, okay, uh, so now if you go here, you know, and if you click on outreach, you'll see that there is the database. We can reactivate Sarah Taylor, and if you click here, you'll get the full details of all the what has been transpired between the chatbot and the person. Now, if you have some specific use case where we can configure so that uh, the some information from here could be parsed out. So, for example, one of the clients we did is that in the workflow, if they say that, oh, they're actively looking, then we can update the candidates. We can parse the information from the chat and update the candidate status so that you can then you can just filter for that status. So it becomes very easy. So like that, going back to the thing. So here you have different different use cases. So for example, some use case could be job related. Some use case could be if you are already having people already in your project, and then you can also use them, for example, pulse check. So this is automatically triggered after a candidate completed the first month, and the bot checks how things are going, flags issues if needed, and escalates only when the recruiter attention is required. So this could be having different types of conversation. Some of it could be nurturing, sort of building relationships. Some could be new candidate, and everything is can happen at scale. So this is one is a, let's say, career move migration. So it can detect signals, job changes. So for example, this one is that uh, it is basically saying that, okay, hey, saw your recent update in LinkedIn, congrats to your new role. So it's basically congratulating a person for his new role. So this person doesn't have a relationship with you, but it has found out that in LinkedIn there is update in the job. So this workflow can be configured with your in your database if you have people, and then it will identify who has got a job change, and you can congratulate. Again, this is sort of a relationship building workflow. This is a contract and nurturing workflow where you have a person whom you have placed with a client, and his contract is ending in 2-3 months. So in this workflow, AI proactively congrat. Sorry, in this workflow, AI it checks as the contract nears to the end. The bot checks availability, preferences, the interest of his next assignment. So recruiters are already prepared for the role, prepared before the role ends. So all these, workflows are basically geared towards building relationship with the candidates. Could be a new candidate, could be an existing candidate who you had relationship, or could be somewhere in between. So that when the job comes, you already have an engaged relation, and then you can easily, submit the candidates faster. Uh, and how it works, each workflow, as I said, is three parts: an opening message, conversational context, which AI used to answer the question correctly, and then a guided question workflow. Uh, the AI understands the intent, handles the follow-ups, and knows when to stop or escalate to the recruiter. And all of this runs across SMS, WhatsApp, email at scale while still writing the data back to your ATS or CRM. So, with all this, results is simple. Recruiter stop chasing candidates, let AI do the work, all the things, and then candidates stay engaged. And your internal database becomes a living strategic asset, not a stale list of resumes, because all this information are fed back to the candidate profile. Uh, Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.